Hello and welcome to the Had an Idea podcast. He's Michael Mason.
He's Ben Coleman.
And we're now into spring.
Woo!
So the flowers are blooming, the sun is shining, the skies are blue.
Yeah, except it's not because we're in Birmingham.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're indoors as well. Yeah, with the heating on because it's bloody freezing.
Yes, and that's why we're here recording a podcast.
Yay!
Instead of out playing in the sun.
In the snow. So Ben!
Hi, Mike!
Hi Ben! Sorry, I sat on the chair backwards and accidentally sat on myself. So our big idea is food!
Yay!
Yay! And it got me thinking,
It's always good when our ideas get you thinking.
It's true. Well, I often think about, death row.
Oh, yes.
And
Is that when you're imagining me? I wish Ben was on death row now.
No, of course not. Why would I imagine that? So I was wondering, Ben, what would your last meal be?
Ooh. What's a meal that you could make last for ages? My mum's pork chops, they used to take. She used to do like, the big thick pork chops.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
No seasoning and anything.
Oh, God. It's like eating a shoe, essentially.
Oh, no, eating a shoe will be luxury for us. Yeah, sprinkling salt and pepper on it.
Shoe. In the middle of a restaurant, people looking over. Is that man eating a shoe?
But me, well, the thing is, I'm very much a person where, like, it's what I'm feeling like at the time.
You have to feel like what you feel like on death row.
It's like, when people, like, order, like, a weekly shop.
Yeah.
And like that, I'll order it. I can't really do that, because I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm going to fancy.
Yeah.
I'd probably say...
Ooh.
There's two things. Either a ham sandwich, just plain ham sandwich and white bread, because I think that's one of the most perfect meals. It's just simple and it's so
Do you like the wafer thing?
No, like...
Are you like proper ham off the bone? Like?
Yeah, well, not like big thick one, but like...
Okay.
Not like paper.
Yeah. If you had wafer thin ham, would you have like a few of them? Like the whole packet on bread?
Well, I think if this was my last meal, I think I'd, specify.
Yeah.
I don't want this taken away. I shall stay here for another week. But,
I say, get your hands off me, you blackguard.
Wafer thin ham. This country come to ruin. But, the other one is, another one of my favourites is jacket potato with cheese and ham.
Ooh.
But I'd want it cooked the way I cook it as well. In fact, I'd probably help them cook it.
Can you let me in the kitchen so I can do it?
It's
only just an elaborate plan for you to escape, is it? You might knock out the chef and put him in your clothes and you put on his clothes.
Frozen jacket potato.
Yeah. I'm imagining now, like, you knock out the chef, you exchange clothes, and he gets executed. Big fat man in, like, tiny little clothes. You don't understand, I'm not Ben. Brian Blessed, apparently. How can we get the two confused?
If you're trying to be, like, low-key, trying to escape, I'm sure I don't think Brian... Can somebody open the door?
Oh, very good.
But no, so microwave it for like till it's almost done, till it's nice and fluffy. Then put it in the oven to crisp up and get a bit harder. Then put butter on it so it melts in there. About 5 minutes. Ooh. Then you put the cheese on and let it cook for a little bit. Then grill it. And you can also mix the cheese and ham together and put them on.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, it's so nice.
That does sound nice. That sounds very nice.
That's my last meal.
It reminds me of the jacket potatoes I have at the cafe in Dunelm. I think it's a Pausa cafe, and I always have one with Hunter's chicken. A Hunter's chicken jacket potato, Ben. What a great time to be alive.
What makes a Hunter's chicken?
I think it's just chicken with like barbecue sauce, bacon and cheese.
It's not like bits of bullet shell.
No. Spitting them out into...
Or like while you're here to get a deer runs past.
And a guy with a gun. You very quiet.
Man, that'd be so annoying for the staff. It was like that. Every time someone did it, they have to wait and then let a deer run.
And then you whip out a rifle and shoot it. Great, now we've got to clean up another deer. Maybe you should take this off the menu.
Yeah, they only serve two things: hunter's chicken and deer soup.
Yeah.
Or venison soup.
Oh, venison. I haven't tried venison, actually.
I think I have. I've tried everything.
Of course you have, you fat bastard. Look at you.
Look who's talking. So anyway, what would your death row last meal be?
Ooh, that was a tough one. I'm trying to think of like favourite foods I've had. Because my initial thought was to try something new.
What if you don't like it?
That's the thing.
Oh, that's the most disappointing meal I've ever had. That's my last one.
That's what got me thinking. Well, I thought maybe I should just have something that I know and that I like. So
save the best till last.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, how beautiful. You go and save the best till last. Yeah.
Please, sir, just order your food.
I would probably have either... I think I've brought up Georgie's Best chippy in the past. It was like a chippy. I think it might still be there.
Did you get George Best to come in? I don't mean like the football. I mean like the guy who ran.
The guy who ran. Footballer. I think he's dead. Dig up his corpse, get him to come here.
Appropriate place.
I don't think they...
his corpse in cell 3.
No, they used to do these delicious doner kebabs. The doner meat was... It was like spiced. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
It was so good. I've never had a doner burger like that anywhere. I've never had doner meat like that at any other chippy.
I'm sure you've had one like that.
No, well, I've had doner meat.
Not as good as that.
No. The way it was like very thin, very fine meat, and it was, like I said, it was slightly spiced, and it was just delicious. And I've never had another one like that. I've had doner meat that's been a bit meh, but nothing like Georgie's Best.
Oh,
Either that or when I was at St Cuthbert's, my boarding school, they had what they called veggie burgers and veggie hot dogs. They did not taste veggie at all.
I was going to say it'd be funny if it was meat and they just called it veggie.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It had like a slightly green tint to it, so I think maybe it just gone off slightly. Yeah, they put food colouring in and called it. Because I did have like veggie burgers like after the fact, like when I left school, and I was like, "This is horrible! It's all vegetables." But like the veggie burgers and the hot dogs as well, which is so delicious, and they were so meaty. They might have just been meat and just called them veggie to, so the parents didn't get all upset. Like, my child's not eating healthily.
Is this gluten free? Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, either one of them, I think.
Is this lactose free? Well, like face is puffing at me.
Throat's closing. Excuse me. Does this contain nuts?
That'd be quite nice to have in like something from, especially from your school, like come full circle.
Yeah.
That's the point. Would you get like a dinner lady to serve it to you?
Oh, yeah, one of the old dinner ladies.
Yeah.
Look how far you've come, Michael.
Then do that in like 90s. Like the.
She can't hold the tray. Like someone has to hold it for her and walk her along. Oh,
that's the point. I wonder, on death row, do you get to specify how you want it served?
Oh, that's an interesting. I want an apple served with an arrow through it. Yeah.
Because you could say like I want it served on a naked woman's body, like they do with like sushi.
What, do they do that with sushi? You make it sound like, why are you going to these sushi bars without me?
No, I've seen it before in films and stuff. They have a naked woman in sushi all along the body. And
okay. But to be fair, I have, like, not been to parties, but I've seen that, you can eat stuff off people. It's a whole thing, isn't it?
I don't think a ham sandwich would become...
Just on a stomach, thanks.
Unless you've got, like, each piece of the sandwich laid out along the body.
Yeah. It's like a different slice. What would you eat, though, off a naked person?
Well, that's the thing, because like, eating food off people is meant to be like quite sexy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've seen that when, like, you know, when people like lick like chocolate sauce off people's bodies.
Yeah. That'd be quite sickly though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I can't finish.
Just leave him with one breast covered in chocolate.
Half a body, like, we're going to have to shower. More sticky. Been showering for 2 hours and I still can't get...
This is like I've had a really weird tan on my on one breast.
You're sitting there like over the toilet, I'm going to be sick. That was too much. That chocolate sauce was just too rich.
So what food would you want to lick off someone? So I was thinking honey's quite nice, but again it's very sweet and sticky.
Yeah.
And sticky as well.
and it's quite runny as well. It'll just get everywhere, and she wouldn't like that. You know, trying to clean honey out of her belly button.
You know when you spill apple juice on you, it's all sticky. It's like,
yeah.
So you'd want something not sickly. But sort of spreadable.
This is the thing, like you said about sushi. Like usually it's like a group of people eating off a person rather than just one person.
Yeah, it's quite weird. It's quite like an intimate setting, though.
But the thing is, if you're going to have that much food on a person, how much are you going to be able to eat? Like you said, you just get, I'm full, I can't. I would love to have that tiramisu, but I just can't.
Yeah, would each like section of the body be a different course?
Yeah, the starter, just soup, cupped in a hand.
Why are they serving the cheese board on the feet? Is this a Stilton that smells on your foot?
Where would you have the cheese board on the? You need a place that is well balanced, wouldn't you? The stomach, maybe.
Because I remember in Taskmaster they did a thing where they had to build a face mask out of like edible stuff, and then Alex Horne like ate it off their face.
Was that his idea? I've got a real thing about eating food.
One of the contestants was Catherine Ryan. I was like, well, maybe that's his like fancy to lick off.
Lick food off Catherine Ryan's face.
Because then I thought, well, what would be sexier? Licking or eating food off someone's face, or having someone
pick food
off your face? I suppose eating it off would be...
I don't know. Thing is, I wouldn't want to be licked.
Yeah, that would be my trouble. I'd be worrying that like the tongue would go in my eye and...
Ow!
My eye out.
Got a pink eye now. You know what? There is a fetish of licking eyeballs.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, while they're still in the eyes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you hold their eye up and then you just...
that makes me squirm.
I'm going to Google it.
No, so yeah, we've gone from sexy to sinister.
Well, that's the Better Mike Had an Idea podcast for you.
So, you'd rather lick off someone?
I'd rather lick off someone.
You want sweet or savoury?
Ooh. Why are we licking that savoury? Like meat paste or something?
Yeah, fish paste.
I'm just going to smush this spam into your forehead. Ow, ow, ow. That's the thing, how would you apply it? Because it might be sexy, like licking Nutella off someone's stomach, but spreading it on with a knife.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because that's the thing. It's in the moment. It's sexy, but you got all the like build up to it. And, like...
yeah. It's like preparing dinner. Yeah. You enjoy the dinner, but you got all the preparing of it, then all the cleaning up afterwards.
It's like just the awkwardness of like, okay, so I'm going to spread this. I use the butter knife. Just spread this on your face. Alright, is that too hard? Is it? Oh god, it's got in your ear. Hang on. Yeah, it's really taking me out the moment.
Could you have like a fondue kind of thing? Like just spread like maybe like what's
fondue
it?
Like usually piping hot.
Well, maybe. We didn't think this through at all. Call an ambulance.
Well, you said you wanted to add a bit more fire to that.
Well, maybe like if you had Philadelphia spread and then you just like scraped it off with like a cracker or something. How unsexy would that be? Eating crackers.
Oh,
like the most unsexy food.
I want to see that on the advert. It's sexy like Philadelphia. The life hack man just walking down the
Oh God! I don't know why I just said crackers. I like eating a bowl of cornflakes on someone. Oh God! Oh man! Oh, that hurt. Oh, so yeah, my last meal probably would not be crackers. Oh,
imagine that.
Trying to set a sexy mood with crackers and cheese.
If they said, "What's your last meal?" and like you had the courage to say, "I want Philadelphia spread it over," and make everyone's fine. Imagine if you felt too awkward to ask for what you really wanted.
Yeah. You shouldn't really. You're about to die.
Like if you wanted it's like a pack of pom bears, but you don't want to look silly. So it's a dance. I'll just ask for Quaves.
Not as fun.
You're sitting there eating Quavers, crying.
Poor guy.
Bears.
Oh man.
Like you're eating a tapeworm.
Dried up tapeworms. Ugh. Oh man. I think we should move on.
The venom might cook them.
Bloody cheese and crackers. God almighty.
Man. Hopefully that's got you all hungry. Hungry for more ideas.
Woo!
Let's get started.
Let's do it.
So Mike, before we get to our food ideas, we've got some amuse-bouche.
Ooh, what? Amuse-bouche? You just turned Swedish. Amuse-bouche.
That's what they have before a starter, isn't it? Amuse-bouche.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a French term, amuse-bouche.
I thought you just like brain damage for amuse-bouche.
I mean, I was going to make a joke about making a bush laugh. You're questioning it, funny.
Oh, thank you.
So, have you got a mental amuse-bouche for
I
us?
do. I do have a mental amuse-bouche. My amuse-bouche is a film.
Ooh.
And I saw an article recently, Ben, that said... What? Why are you laughing?
That had an idea for a film and it's now copied it.
No, well, I took inspiration from the article. It said that NASA are looking for volunteers for a year-long trip to Mars. It's paid, so you're a paid volunteer.
Sure, it's not voluntary, it's paid.
That's what I thought. I thought, well, I'm not going to question it.
I'm not going to question it, I'm just going to apply.
And so it's like
when you do it and they pay you and you go, what? No, I thought I was doing it voluntary. Take that money away.
Yeah.
I don't want money off you.
Who the hell do you think I am? So yeah, it's a paid year-long trip to Mars.
That'd be a hell of a gap year, wouldn't it? You go back to uni.
I went to Mars, it's nothing really. It was like totally paid. It was voluntary, but we were paid. Yeah.
Oh, you've got Evian, I've got water from Mars.
Tastes metallic. Making me very sick, actually. I'm vomiting blood every day.
Alright, let me just take my space helmet off.
Still walking around in the whole suit. But it got me thinking, Ben.
Oh.
This is an ideal place for a killer.
What, Mars?
Yeah, a whole year long away from Earth.
Oh, I like this.
So it's someone
True
who's...
crime.
Yeah, well...
Sci-fi.
Someone has who's murdered somebody. And maybe accidentally.
And they disposed of the body on Mars.
Good luck finding them there.
Hey, Buzz, when you got to Mars, just sneak this in the suitcase.
What is it? It smells funny. Don't ask questions. Just take it. Maybe they accidentally kill someone and think, I need to get away. I need to get somewhere until the heat's off.
Then go to Mars.
Yeah. They're not going to think they'll look for him there. And even if they do find his DNA, he's in Mars. What are they going to do? Could you bring him back?
Send a police space shuttle.
Exactly.
You have the right to remain silent, because in space no one can hear you protest.
Very good. So he signs up to this year in space, figuring I'll hide out on Mars until the heat's off. However, while on the space shuttle, he maybe has a locker and he finds a note in the locker that says, "I know what you've done." Someone on the ship knows he's a killer. And now he has to suss them out and dispose of them. Yeah.
So would he kill him off one by one, or would he find out who it is?
I think he would try to find out, but maybe ends up killing the wrong person.
Yeah.
Kills his person. Oh no, I don't know, space dust got on them.
Yeah.
Got in their lungs.
One of the other pilots comes and goes, "So killed another one, eh?"
It was you! I'd imagine they'd just leave another note. Like.
I know what you did yesterday as well.
Turns out they were just leaving notes for everyone.
I follow you on TikTok. That's all I meant. Sorry if I sounded creepy.
I didn't want, trying to figure out how I could introduce myself. So, but yeah, that's basically my idea.
Oh, I like that. And has the person who knows what he did, have they got on the trip because they purposely want to be?
Oh, maybe, yes, yeah.
Or is it just pure coincidence?
I think it should be they have a motive for being there. Maybe for revenge.
Yeah. So maybe they were related to the victim somehow? Or...
Yeah. Some kind of relation.
Revenge in space!
That's I haven't actually got a title for it. What could we call it?
That kind of gives away the game, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Call it that.
It'd have to be like The Fugitive or
Intergalactic Getaway.
Oh, sounds like you got a nice trip. Come, join us for an intergalactic getaway. Like, those cruise ship adverts. Put it in space.
Rob Brydon.
Yeah.
I want to get away from it all. I go to Mars.
Like you're on a cruise ship and there's people leaning over the side watching dolphins wearing space helmets.
So hideaway in space. What do you call it when you're hiding?
When you're on the lam?
Oh.
On the lam. In space!
Lamb in space!
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Sounds like a Shaun the Sheep.
They did one with an alien. That's all, folks. They did a film with Space Jam.
What's up, Dad? Oh yeah, Space Jam.
Space Jam. Yeah. All these things have been done before, damn it. Maybe that's something we can come up with.
Yeah. What did you say? Fugitive? Could be fugitive in space.
Yeah. I don't really like the in space. Because it sounds like... I like it for the podcast, but for the actual film, I think it was just called Something in Space.
Captain Fugitive.
It's like the 1940s, Ben.
I thought it was like a captain on... I don't know what you call astronauts. Astro Fugitive.
That's a thought. Should he be an actual astronaut? Because my idea was he just signs up for the thing voluntarily, but I'm thinking...
Did you need to be qualified or anything?
I didn't read all of it, to be honest. But I imagine they'd train you, they'd vet you and do all that. But I'm thinking if this guy is an actual astronaut, and he does this thinking, well, I'm going away tomorrow to space, But I do...
Oh, I was thinking Death on Mars, like as a play on Life on Mars.
Oh, that's a good one, actually. That's not bad.
The death doesn't... Well, I suppose one death does take place on Mars, but that gives the game away, doesn't it?
It'd have to be something like what are the Poirot... I can't speak today. The Poirot films.
Yeah.
What are they normally called? Like Death on the Nile, Evil Under the Sun. Yeah, something on the something.
Death on Mars. And
Yeah, I like Death on Mars.
that's a working title.
Yeah. Death on Mars, the working title.
Yeah. These titles have got to work for them.
They do, yeah. So, would you watch Death on Mars?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're really into Yeah? Well, I want to watch it now.
Yeah, another of your ideas. I want to...
Oh.
You should write the book.
Oh, yeah, I might.
Yeah.
I probably won't, but...
Send it to...
Send it to Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
And Tom Hanks can be in it then.
Ooh. An old man.
Oh, he was an astronaut, wasn't he, Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
In Apollo 13. Yeah. Apollo 13 too.
And he played opposite Tim Allen, who played an astronaut.
Did he? Tim? Oh, yes, yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking of Apollo 13. I don't remember Tim Allen in there. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know who's a good actor?
Me.
Yes. You've been pretending you like me for... No, Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
He can play any role.
Yeah.
He could play all the roles, actually. Kevin Bacon.
One-man show.
Yeah.
Like a $3 million budget one-man show.
Yeah. There's like loads of like split screen effects. Yeah. So Kevin Bacon is a potential lead as the villain. I do like the idea of Tom Hanks playing a villain, though.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Well, as you said about Poirot, I like the idea of there being like a detective, like who all his cases are like to do with space.
Oh,
Intergalactic detective.
Space detective.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna make a note.
Make a note of that. Yeah.
My name is Hercule Poirot. The little grey planet. So.
Very good. Little grey planets. Who would his sidekick be? Space detective or
an alien.
Yes.
Yeah.
This. Yeah. Picks up his phone and adds that. He's Detective Quidgibim.
Oh yeah.
Call back to that.
Yeah, let's see Quidgibim. Exactly what that is.
Oh, I love this.
We'll get David Suchet.
Yeah, sure he'd be well up for it.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Would you like to play an intergalactic detective?
With his alien sidekick, Quidgibim. Hello? I think he hung up. I'll call him back. Hi, Tom, I think we had a bad line.
We've already got Kevin Bacon signed up as Quidgibim. You can play it. And as the saying goes, you're never more than 6 light years away from Kevin Bacon.
Very good. Oh boy, well, that is my idea. Death on Mars.
I love it. Can't wait to see it.
Oh, it's gonna be.
You should write it for Halloween.
Ooh,
coming up.
Yeah, maybe I won't. Anyway, Ben, what is your? Sorry, I slapped you. What is your anything idea?
Well, my anything idea is kind of a fashion idea.
Oh,
because my mum and I went for a meal recently that was like a Christmas present to her.
Okay.
And they had it was like a fancy place, and they had these lights, but it was like a bowler hat.
Ah.
And like with a light bulb inside.
Yeah. So the hat was acting as like a lampshade.
Yeah. But I thought, like, obviously I saw that in my mind, the cogs were whirring. And I thought...
Your mind cogs, I like it.
But I thought, what if you, rather than having the light bulb, if like you could walk under it and then it drops the hat on your head. It's like when you're coming in and going out, but like it'd be with magnets. So like your hat's got a magnet on the top, so like you walk into the house and then like the hat just flies up to the ceiling.
Like in The Simpsons when they got the fan on the ceiling and all the kids' hats shoot up.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you're going out, you just maybe like press a button that demagnetises it and it drops onto your head.
I'm just imagining like you walk in, seeing your wife with another man and go, and your hat goes.
I think the only trouble is when it drops to your head, you'd have to be like positioned directly under it.
Yeah, it hits and falls. Oh god!
It's like you did it into your hands, maybe.
Wear a hat on your hands like that. I can't put my hands down. I'm holding it.
You put it off.
Put it on. Oh, of course.
Catch it in your hand and then put it on your head.
Ooh. Like that.
Not a hat. Not a hand hat.
Hand hats. Or gloves, for sure.
Yeah, a wide-brimmed glove.
I like that.
Not a glove, but the cuffs like around.
Yeah. Oh, man. Why haven't they thought of that? They probably have, to be honest. It's just never caught on. Oh, I like it, though. It's
That'd stop you, like, putting your hands into pipes or something. You can...
Is that a problem for you?
Or maybe putting your hands in your pockets so you can't get it all the way in.
Oh, yeah. Putting your hands in the pipe. Oh, pipe! I'm stuck! It keeps happening. Got an ambulance.
I was trying to think of where you put your hands and it would get trapped. Like Pringles, as a promotional thing. It's like...
To stop people from eating Pringles.
Yeah, eating too many. Like...
How are you going to... What's the point of just tip them out at that point, wouldn't you?
That's what people are too stupid
to think about tipping the thing up. They're lost in there. I can't get them. Trying to reach your hand into a tube of Pringles and you can't get the ones at the bottom. What's hat magnets? That's
yeah. So would you use hat magnets?
I don't really wear hats.
I don't. The thing is, I love hats, but I rarely wear them.
You need it.
I haven't found the hat for me.
Ah,
I did have a grey bowler hat that I wore for a while, which is one we used to keep the
for the
categories in.
Yeah,
and I really liked that, but then I didn't wear it for about a year, and then when I put it back on, it was too small. I don't know whether it shrunk over time or my head's gotten bigger.
Yeah, your brain swelled.
So, yeah,
I didn't want to say anything, but you do have a weirdly enormous head. No, you don't actually. You got a very normally proportioned head.
I
would say you work. That's the most polite thing.
When you chat up lines.
You've got a very normally proportioned head. Police!
But your tits are quite big.
Jesus. It never works. You slap me or throw a drink in my face. That's how I get free drinks. Oh, thanks.
You just call the woman out to lick it off.
Oh, hat magnets. You know what? That would have been great in the 1800s when people wore hats.
To pause you, can we just go back to licking drinks off them?
Okay, yeah.
So I thought that could be a drinking game. It's like, how far down the body can you get?
What, that would stop you, or?
You have to start at, the legs and, if there's some sort of coating of alcohol, how far up would you get before you're too drunk to carry on?
Ooh, I think I suppose it depends on your
strength. It'd be really high strength alcohol.
Maybe knock the woman out.
It seeps into her skin, paralyses it.
This is medical alcohol you're talking about here. You don't really drink it.
Well, no, shots, sort of.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, so if you balance shots on a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But instead of doing that, you just sort of paint it on.
Thing is, it'd all just drip down to the table. You'd have to lick all around.
Anyway, let's abandon it.
You think about licking women all day. I was trying to get on with the podcast here.
It's very thirsty.
Yeah, thirsty for what, though? That's what I'm concerned about. Hat magnets. You know what? This would have been great in the 1800s, early 1990s. Yeah, people wearing top hats, bowler hats. Yeah. People always wear a hat to go out. It's a thing you don't get nowadays. You didn't really get it in our day. No. But people dressing in their best.
Yeah, and people tipping their hats or raising
Yeah.
I love the idea of doing that to a girl and being sort of old-fashioned gentleman, but I don't think they'd understand what it meant.
I don't know.
Oh, you adjusting his hat.
Madam?
Well, I might think...
Milady?
Yeah.
I don't
it's kind of seedy thing, tipping your hat down.
Alright, darling. Tipping your cap.
Yeah.
I don't think girls really like being called Milady. Unless they've travelled from the past.
Yeah, unless they're cosplaying as Lady Penelope.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yes, Milady. That was supposed to be Parker. Parker. Parker, after like he's had a smoking habit for 20 years. All right, my lady.
I've just closed it.
Oh, Parker, would you come up here? Oh, good lord. No, I don't think I can. What are we talking about? Hat magnets. I think like that, when people used to dress in their best just to go out, with their cane. There's a red cane in my top hat.
So if we were doing like a steampunk Victorian film, we could do it in there.
Yeah.
Like sort of Wallace and Gromit type contraption. That lifts the
like a hand that comes in.
And like you just put your arms out and your gloves.
Put your hands up and like your waistcoat. You're naked in a matter of seconds.
It's the wrong top hat.
How are they getting the monocle in your eye? Just a figure just
Working waistcoat, Gromit.
Very good.
Thank you.
You've made up for my awful Parker impression. Thing is, I do impressions. I don't really know how the person sounds.
You never know if it's going to come out the way.
Yeah.
So, what type of hats do you like wearing? I know you don't really wear them.
I don't. I do. Did I bring? I brought my hat with me. I got my.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't know what it's called. It's the.
Like winter.
Yeah, like a winter hat with like the ear flaps, and it's got the little.
Like no, not a hunter. Like a Antarctic.
Yeah, kinda. It's got the little. If you listen closely, that's where you clip in the hat and unclip it. It's not as loud unclipping it. Then, if you want, you can clip it up the top. It's kind of like the sort of hat like Rick Moranis would wear in like Strange Brew or something, or whatever. Yeah. Like that, Oh, the sort of hat John Candy would wear as Uncle Buck. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
So imagine Uncle Buck with a ginger beer. That's my...
Making a giant pancake. Yeah, that's just the only sort of hat I wear. And I don't know if I would have a magnet to take it off my head, because I normally clip it to my belt, which is what I'm doing now. For anyone listening at home. I've got like a...
And especially if it's clipped under your chin and the magnet's pulling up.
Lifting you up. Your legs dangling. Unclip it.
Yeah, we found a flaw in the system.
Doesn't work with clip that.
Ladies with bonnets.
Unhand me. Yeah. I do like it though. It is like a very cinematic thing, like Wallace and Gromit.
You can imagine like if there's like a sort of crazy scientist in a film.
Yeah. You don't get films like that with crazy scientists and flying cars. Do you? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, what was the absent-minded professor, things like that. You don't get stuff like that. The Nutty Professor.
We'll call Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Would you install a hat magnet in your house, Mr. Van Dyke? How did you get my number?
Good impression.
That was again, I had no idea.
You've been watching a lot of Diagnosis Murder lately. Dick Van Dyke. He's going well, isn't he? Yeah. Maybe we should take a break while we reminisce about Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. So, join us after the break for some of our big ideas, Mary Poppins.
Very good. Dick Van Dyke is Steve Owen. Crikey, what a beauty.
Oh, good day, Mary Poppins.
Oh, man. Hey. Anyway, Ben, your big idea this week, what is it?
Well, it's a food idea.
Oh,
that's a good start.
That is a good start. I think we should stop there. It's all downhill from here. I'm kidding.
Well, it is a bit. But
no, I'm sure it's great. Come on.
Well, originally my idea was for flavoured bread.
Oh.
Because I thought, like, if you had like sort of chocolate flavoured bread or like sort of meat flavoured bread, like beef flavoured bread, but I had a look up to see if it's a thing, and a lot of people do like they mix the ingredients, but a lot of it's like sort of bread with chunks of stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
And And then, like, some people do mix it in. I've seen on Bake Off, they mix in ingredients to make a flavoured bread. So that's not really that original. But I've taken it a step further.
Oh!
Flavoured Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, okay.
Imagine a beef flavoured Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, I can actually. Because they do like beef dripping on the roast potatoes, don't they?
This will be mixed into the batter. So
Ooh.
Or if you're having a lamb and you could have a minted
that's an idea.
Yorkshire pudding.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I think it's mainly like meats and sauces.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd have like a sweet one, would you?
You know what they do? They do. At the Toby Carvery, I'm sure they do like have ice cream in a Yorkshire pudding, which is a weird thing.
Sounds horrible.
It sounds almost as bad as a pizza in a Yorkshire pudding.
Well, one of the chefs did it by mistake. So we had to put it on the menu. No, it is on the menu, isn't it?
But if it was like a sweet Yorkshire pudding.
Sounds like a really weird term of affection for something. You're a sweet Yorkshire pudding.
What? First you go, then you realise, wait,
It's like, with terms of affection, because Claire Maria I used to work with, she used to have like, come up with some, and she'd say like, thanks my little cherry slice. And she'd say it was mainly cake based.
Yeah.
And I did think, well, you kind of can use any cake as a term, and it works best with like 2-word.
My little tart.
Well, yeah. Like my little Victoria sponge.
Oh.
My little chocolate eclair.
Ooh, a girl called Claire.
Yeah.
A chocolate eclair. That is nice. What are we talking about?
Flavoured Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. You get maybe like a vanilla flavoured Yorkshire pudding or chocolate flavoured Yorkshire pudding with your ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an idea. It's like sweet flavoured Yorkshire puddings as a pudding. Because then it would be a pudding.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Is that how... Did Yorkshire puddings used to be pudding?
I don't know.
Well, you should have... This is not good enough, mate. You should know these things.
I'll phone our old mate Josh. He lives up there now, I think. And ask him.
And just have a look on Google. And it says that they were served as a first course with a thick gravy to dull the appetite with a low-cost ingredients so that they'd eat more on the next course.
Oh, okay.
But it's funny because the headline is, what were Yorkshire puddings made for? It's like someone just questioning it. Why did they make that rubbish? So I think we could create a new market with sweet Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, and of
Maybe
course...
we could call them like Yorkshire starters.
Ooh.
Just since it's like
flipping around. I like that.
Fish flavoured.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Your face then.
It's the whole idea of like you're sitting there eating your lamb or your chicken or whatever.
Well, you wouldn't have it with that. You'd have it with like veg and stuff.
Again, maybe.
And vegetable flavoured.
Oh, yeah.
Vegetables like in...
Yeah.
So one of your 5 a day.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Because it's a thing like... Talking about Toby Carvery, they did like ice cream in the Yorkshire puddings. They also do...
You keep going back to this.
Well,
we should get you on this.
I'm alright, thanks. The only reason I bring it up is because they also do breakfast there.
Oh.
And they do a Yorkshire pudding with your breakfast.
I thought you were going to say they do cereals in the Yorkshire
pudding. That would have been a lot better, actually. It's a really soggy, horrible
anything in a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. It's like a shitting one in there. We've got so many of them left over.
Do soup in a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like when Yorkshire puddings get like soggy because I like to eat the Yorkshire pudding and I like it. I like it crispy. Yeah. I don't mind it like a little soft, but when it's like damp and wet and soggy, it's like.
You're listening to the Yorkshire Pudding Connoisseurs.
Oh man, what a show!
It's meant to be crispy.
Oh man. So. Yeah, but I like the idea of flavoured Yorkshire pudding. Would that upset the Yorkshires, though?
I don't know why I genuinely thought you were going to say, would that upset the Yorkshire puddings? Yorkshire pudding's crying.
Oh, he's a salt
gravy leaking out.
Because in my mind, I feel like...
Oh, yeah, they'd be like...
Yeah.
You've got to stick to the original.
Yeah, they don't like progress there.
Sullying car.
The one thing we're famous for, that we're proud of. The one thing we can be proud of.
I suppose as Brits, that's what we're famous for, is taking something good and like boulderising it, making it like weird. Like with pizza, when they put like hot dogs in the crust. And,
Surely they do that in America. That sounds like a very American thing. Yeah. I want more meat in my pizza.
Where are you from? Are you on holiday?
I'm from Yorkshire. But yeah, no, it sounds like something that would upset them.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I think it should exist.
Anything to annoy Yorkshire.
I've got nothing against Yorkshire, by the way, I should point out. I've never been, admittedly.
Yeah, I'm not keen on the Yorkshire tea. I must say, I've had Yorkshire tea.
Just not.
I prefer English breakfast.
Yeah, take that, Yorkshire. Yeah.
Which is weird, because Yorkshire's in England, isn't it?
Yeah. I think Yorkshire sees itself as a separate country. We have our own rules and laws here. Yeah. But I like the idea of flavoured Yorkshire puddings. I like that.
Maybe we should try making some. Get some batter.
Yeah. You can make the batter yourself and just put in some like Bisto or something. I don't know.
Yeah, when you get like seasoning for chicken.
Yes, yeah.
Like, just put some like paprika or whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
I knew. As soon as the word left my mouth. But yeah. So we'll try this.
Yeah.
For the Christmas episode.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Feel like we'll record ourselves eating Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
I'll have a big pizza.
We should do maybe a video where we have a Benamite Christmas dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Flavoured Yorkshire puddings and tinsel noodles.
Yeah. Oh. I like this already.
Anyway, moving on before we get too hungry for flavoured Yorkshire puddings. What's your succulent big idea?
Succulent. Thank you.
I was going to make it alliterative in a minute.
I just heard succulent and big and zoned out. Oh, Ben, please. Not on the podcast. So...
Well, you're not wearing any trousers.
Well, I had an idea lined up, and then I changed it last minute. It's still food-related. But this is one I was going to say for app. And... Because one of our new categories is the app idea. But I thought it kind of works for both. And I saw something on Instagram, because I've been working the Ben and Mike Instagram.
Very good job.
Thank you. There's somebody out there listening thinking, so that's what's going wrong. It's been him. But this, I should have done. I should have memorised her account, promoted it on the podcast, but she does meals for one person.
As in, like, the portion size? Or
Yeah.
She just picked one random person? I'm going to cook a meal for you every day.
I don't leave, let me out your house. No, she does like one portion, portion for one person. And the idea is, if you want to cook that meal for like two people, you just double the amount. And I have this problem with...
Basic maths.
Well, yeah, pretty much. I have this problem, right? If I want a recipe for, say, a cake, I find a cake that serves 5.
Yeah, that annoys me when you...
Yeah, well, now I need to do math and work out how many for 3. You know, how much...
Math.
Yes.
There's many branches. You're not American.
Speak for yourself, I'm half American.
Oh.
Don't put that... Anyway.
Oh, you walk with an American gait.
I do, yes. Like John Wayne. You know, Pilgrim... I'm trying to cook a cake for 3. And this is only giving me 5. So anyway, my idea...
I'm trying to cook a cake for my house. It's his birthday.
So my idea, it's a website or maybe an app you can download. And it's got recipes, but you can... tailor it or cater it because it's food related, thank you, to how many people you're serving.
So it'd be like a slider, you can...
Yeah.
How many people it's for.
Yeah.
And it adjusts the quantity. This is genius.
Oh, thank you.
I need this. I think a lot of bakers and people who cook would love this.
Because I do get that problem where you're trying to bake something and it's like, I've got to bake the cake for 12 people and it's only been eaten by 3. You know?
Well, it's like there's units of measurement as well.
Yeah.
If that was incorporated where it could sort of, what's the word? Translate? Transpose?
Transform?
Transmogrify! I don't know where. But, from, like, pounds and ounces.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like Laura was saying on the other episode.
Yeah, because we do have a like weighing scales for the kitchen, and I think it's in pounds and ounces. And I'm reading something, and it's something completely different. It's like, especially if it's like you need half an ounce.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I can't. It doesn't go that small, I'm afraid.
I mean, not to show off or anything, but we've got like an electric scale.
You know what? We need an electric one. Mum's been saying I might get one for Mother's Day, actually. Oh, because Mother's Day's gone by the time we're...
I might have gotten one for Mother's Day. We'll never know.
We'll never find out, but... so, that's basically my idea. And...
just simplifying recipes.
Yeah. Another thing I don't like is when... I like recipes that are simple. Like, step 1, put the eggs in the bowl and beat them. But then you get... when you're watching like a cookery show and they're quite, talking to you, like they're quite personal, as if you're there. What I like to do, I like to beat the eggs. I normally do.
God,
I hate it when it's written like that. I don't mind it watching the TV and they're talking like that, but when it's written down... Yeah,
well, that really annoys me when I'm looking for recipes and they've got like 500 words before it. Like the good thing about this recipe is you can do this, and this. Yeah. I found out this recipe from my granddad. I don't care, just show me how many eggs there is.
Yeah.
You just like scroll. Some of the good websites put a button at the top, jump to recipe.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need that. You should do the recipe, and then if you want to know more about it, read on.
Yeah, that could be a thing for the app or the site.
Yeah. Slagging off those recipes.
It would just be like a very basic, do this, step 1, step 2, do that, step 3. And then if you want a little backstory, who cares about the tragic backstory of your blancmange?
A brief history of shorthand.
Yeah. So if you want that, then that's an optional extra. Yeah. So that is my idea.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think someone should develop it.
They definitely should. I couldn't.
Yeah, you're on a roll today with
hey!
Ideas.
Yeah, on a roll.
No pun intended.
Butter me, Ben. I'm on a roll.
You've really self-raised your game.
Hey!
That one was intended and wasn't as good.
Oh, that was great. I liked it.
But no, your 2 ideas.
No, thank you.
Things that really should be made, and mine are 2 that really shouldn't.
No, I like the flavoured Yorkshires. Yeah. That sounds good. Oh, could go for one of them right now.
Yeah. We'll write to Toby Carvery.
Yeah, dear Toby, Mr. Carvery. That's another rhubarb bin bag, isn't it, Toby Carvery?
Yeah. See, the theory worked.
Rhubarb Carvery.
Yeah.
Sounds disgusting.
All the dishes are made of rhubarb.
I'm leaving. I'm not staying it.
Well, it's been a very fun episode.
It has been a fun episode.
Salivating now.
Oh, yeah.
We want some Yorkshire pudding.
Oh.
But cooked so that we only need 2.
Yes. Yeah, actually. All right. Well, Ben.
Imagine, going to Google searching for a recipe for 1 Yorkshire pudding.
I just want 1 Yorkshire pudding.
I'm eating alone. Roast dinner for 1. Carvery for 1.
Get that in the microwave packets, huh?
Yeah. So, at this point in the show, we usually use a randomizer or a hat to pick a category. But, as we mentioned, it's spring, which means by the time the next episode is going out, it'll be Easter!
Yay!
Woo! We like a bit of Easter.
Spring into Easter, and then together
Yeah.
we can watch the flowers bloom forever and ever. Do a different one for each holiday. Fall into Halloween.
Yeah, just need one for summer.
Ooh.
Splash into summer.
Oh, yeah, it works, actually, yeah.
But yes, so Easter's coming, so I thought in the next episode our big ideas could be Easter themed.
Ooh!
Yeah.
So, kind of like the Halloween one, where we can pick any...
Yeah.
It can be a film, it can be an album, it can be a book.
Yeah.
A book about Easter.
Yeah.
Easter recipe book. How to make a nice meringue.
For one.
Yeah. Oh, poor lonely guy eating his... Alone again, naturally. He's mixing up his Yorkshire pudding.
Alone again, naturally again.
Very good. Like an advert for yogurt.
Yeah.
A brand of yogurt called Alone Again.
What we should do is round Valentine's Day, because there's loads of Valentine's Day adverts for like couples and that. We should do ones for single people. Are you going to be alone this Valentine's Day?
Oh, sucks.
No vacuum.
Oh man. Well,
new from JML, the blow up doll.
Oh, with like a thing you plug in and it blows itself up. Some lonely bloke there. You know when they have those JML adverts, it's like a black and white, or like a very, like, they've taken all the colour out, and it's just a guy doing something really badly. It's a guy blowing up his own. Are you tired of blowing up your own sex dolls? Well, the new JML blow-up doll does it for you. It's got a little pump on it.
And for Valentine's Day, it comes with a free tub of fish paste.
Scraping up with crackers. Oh, man.
So we've come full circle now.
Yeah.
And it's time for us to end the show. It's always a sad time.
It is sad.
But the good news is you can find more about us on our website, benandmike.co.uk.
Oh, yes.
On Instagram, Ben and Mike Idea.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, Ben and Mike Idea.
That's it, almost forgot it.
Well, there's too many now. YouTube, you can search Ben and Mike. But our channel is just Ben and Mike, all one word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's giving you some homework to do while you're having your flavoured Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, watching a film about spacemen.
Yeah.
Eating one lone Yorkshire pudding.
One small step for a murderer.
Oh, I like it.
One giant leap for a murder kind. The criminals.
Yeah, I like it. That's the tagline.
Yeah, I meant to say that earlier. It was in my head. Forgot all about it.
So while you're sitting there watching the film, eating one single flavoured Yorkshire pudding with a bowler hat dropping on your head.
Questioning your life choices.
Yeah.
Think of us.
Yeah.
And we'll be thinking of you.
Oh, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a Ben.
And Mike.
That's it.
The Had an Idea podcast was created by Ben Coleman and Michael Mason. The title music was Panama Hat by Audio Nautics. Thanks for listening.